I told my mom when I was in 6th grade I was going to join the Marine Corps, and it was based on watching war movies. And a lot of people have their heroes, basketball heroes, whatever. My heroes were always true heroes, people that were in combat and people that were loyal and patriotic to the country. And from the time I was in 6th grade, I never changed my mind. And then what happened was, when I was in middle school, they opened up a recruiting station right across the street from my middle school. So when I was walking home, one day I was looking in the window, and this big staff sergeant came in. I was like a little kid, and this big old guy comes out with all these stripes and ribbons, and we started talking. And from that point on, it was just, there was no doubt what I was going to do. So I never wavered from that. So I never planned to go to college. It was Marine Corps or nothing, basically.
How long were you in the Marines?
4 years.
Did you ever enjoy being in the Marines?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I mean, there were times where you don't enjoy it, okay, because it's very regimented. Little things that in civilian life mean nothing, in the Marine Corps, in the military, can get you arrested. You know, they're sticklers for detail, and you have to follow orders to the T. You can't be late, you can't be absent. So yeah, but overall, I benefited tremendously from my experience in the Marine Corps.
Was it difficult to know that you were away from your family and you might not see them again?
Well, I was never in war. So for me, I went to Japan, I went to the Philippines, but when you go there, I'm not going to see, forget about your family, but you have friends. You're not alone. People think, oh, you're all alone. You're not alone at all. Man, I had like 75 roommates. You know what I mean? You're anything but alone. In fact, one of the major problems is the complete lack of privacy. You don't have your own bathroom. You don't have your own bedroom. You're surrounded by people constantly, so you're anything but lonely. And you'll see your family again. So did I miss them? I had a girlfriend who I ended up marrying later on, and it's hard in a sense, to be away. But it's hard when you first leave, but you quickly just realize, because everybody else is in the same boat. There are guys that have been married 20 years that leave their kids. I was young. I went in when I was 17. So no, I didn't really miss much.
Okay, we've decided that the armed forces is our biggest strength of the country. Do you agree?
It is our biggest strength
of our country.
I think that the United States military is one of the few things that actually runs the way that it's designed to run. You look at private companies, you look at General Motors, you look at Chrysler, they go through billions of dollars and they don't work. But what is the military able to do? Think about it. They're able to get teenagers. They're able to get some of these boys here that we can't really get to do much, and in a year worth of training, they're able to overtake countries. Right? And think about that. That's an amazing thing. Young men, 19 and 20 years old, that are able to be trained and be very disciplined, and they're able to apply that knowledge, and they work on helicopters, jets, they're on ships, they're on submarines, and they do tremendous things. So I would say that the military it's one of the few government things that actually operates the way that it was designed to operate. And I think right now the American people have tremendous faith in the military. I think more than they have in their schools, more than they have in cops, more than they have in the fire department, because people know when something happens someplace, or the Marines or the Army will take care of it. And people have tremendous confidence in that.
Thank you, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, you're welcome.